All right, it was the last week of January, senior year, 2019, at El Dorado High School. And fair warning, I'm going to be mentioning my friend Ashley a couple times. She really helped me through a couple of the hoops of this story. So anyways, my whole senior year, I was just thinking, all right, I gotta get into the musical. Now I've done choir the past year and that year, but I've never done any solos. So a musical is basically a solo, but it's singing, acting, and dancing, and for way longer, and it's 100% hard. So anyways, so we go to sign up, and I'm in a room with at least 40 other people. And I noticed some people from the other musicals before, and I'm like, man, they were so good in that. Like, I was starting to fill up with self-doubt, like how could I live up to their expectations? You know, I was scared, I was in a corner with my friends, hidden off, and so I sign up, and then the next day was auditions. So I was supposed to bring sheet music with a song to sing, and I didn't fill out any of it at all, in fact. Luckily my friend Ashley was there to help me notate like where the song started and where it ended. I really should have read that packet. But anyways, and I also find out that it's a group presentation. So we're in there with 3 other people, plus the judges and the piano player too. And of course, I'm the first one called up. So I'm up there, I'm standing up straight, I'm using all the wrong movements, I'm shaking my hands uncontrollably. My voice is very quiet, I'm not talking loud at all. And so I go down, I didn't feel too bad at first, but then the other people came up and they completely blew me out of the water. They'd been the other theater stuff before, so they were really using their voice, they were moving, using the whole stage. So after all that, I was just like, God damn it, I have no chance of this. So the next day was when we were going to get callbacks to see who would get called back for what role. So I was in a math class with my friend Ashley, and we click on the link, and I only got called back for 1 role, whereas everybody else was getting called back for like 4 or 5 other roles. So I was just, I was getting ready to pack up for that whole situation. But my friend Ashley gave me a little bit of hope and said, hey, that could mean that the director really likes you for that 1 role. So that got my spirits up a little bit. So the next day was the rehearsals. So everybody was going, in and out for all their roles. And I was outside most of the time, just focusing on my role, which in hindsight was actually probably better for me, because everybody else had to divvy up their time for all their other roles, while I could focus on my one. So I finally go in for my singing part, and then I'm in the room with 8 other people. And and I'm the last one up, so everybody goes through, and they're just doing so well, and it gets up to me, and I'm talking big game in my head, like, okay, I'm gonna do better this time. But it goes up to me, and I'm doing the same thing I did last time. I'm not using my voice at all. I'm shaking uncontrollably. So after that, I just felt that I had no chance in it. And so the day we were actually going to find out, I was at Disneyland with my family. Happiest place on earth, but I wasn't happy at all. It kept going through my mind that I wasn't going to get in. I was nearing insanity. So anyways, I was in line for Big Thunder, and that was around the time that we were going to get the link to see who got in. So I'm refreshing the page over and over again, trying to see that link pop up, and finally it pops up, and I get so nervous. I don't click on it instantly. I try to think about it in my head, like, did I make the right decision trying to do this? So I click on the link, and bam, I got in, and it was just such a catharsis for me, because I finally tried out for something, and I put some hard work into it, and I actually got in. And let me tell you, that whole theater experience, it was the best time of my life. I found some of my best friends in there that I still talk to today, and yeah, I loved it.